Hello everybody and welcome. Today we face a top of the table clash and an FA Trophy 4th round tie. Hello and welcome to episode 24 of To Be a Legend FM26 style, and we start the series managing Radcliffe, known as the Borough, for FM26. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you, as mentioned in the preamble, 2 games. We've come back slightly earlier than what we anticipated. We were going to play Tottenham Hartlepool offline, but I looked at it and I thought, as you will see in a minute, we could close the gap quite substantially on Hartlepool if we can beat them. So I thought it was quite an important game. So we decided that we would come back early for the game against Hartlepool at Hartlepool in its Enterprise National League match day 24 for that one, and then we face Chatham away in the FA Trophy 4th round, and both those games coming up on today's episode. Just to recap, last time out it was a 2-0 win against Solihull Moors, a 1-0 win against Scunthorpe, and then we while you've been away, we've beaten Tottenham by 2-0. Matt Whittingham after 32, Deverne Green after 66. We have 59% of the possession, 22 shots, 13 on target, 1.96. They had 9 shots, just 1 on target all game. Admittedly, their goalkeeper was injured, but still turned in a 7.4. But either way, we picked up some more very valuable points at this stage of the season before we go into today's game, which means the table looks like this after 24 games played. Hartlepool are top on 53. They're 2 points clear of Rochdale in second on 51, who in turn are 4 points clear of Fylde, who are in 3rd place, and we are 5 points adrift in 4th, with York City matching us on points as it is at the moment, and just separated on goal difference. Altrincham are in 6th on 45, and Carlisle making the rest of the playoff places in 7th place on 44 points. So just 2 points separating a bunch of teams there. Braintree now are 6 points adrift. Is that 6? Yeah, 6 points adrift. I thought my maths had gone out the window for a minute. 6 points adrift after being up here for such a long time. They're dropping away. And as you'll see, their form is not consistent. In fact, Altringham's isn't fantastic at the moment. Neither is Fylde. We're hitting Fylde at a very good time, really, because they've only won 1 of their last 5 matches, drawn 2 and lost 2. So we want to make profit of that whilst we can. So that's how it all stands going into today's games. As we have said, that match against Hartlepool, it's in a really sort of top game that we could close that gap. I mean, they are that much in front of us, but we can close the gap if we get that win against them. Earlier in the season, it was a 2-2 draw. Dom Hubbold after 12. They equalised through McNally on 15. Matt Whittingham giving us the lead 4 minutes later again on 19 minutes, and their top scorer Andy Reid getting the equaliser for them on 79 minutes. We want a better result today. We had 64% of the possession in that game and really did do quite a job on them. Hartlepool last time out played extremely well, albeit the other side. Who were they playing? Let's just check very quickly who they were playing last time out. Morecambe. And if we look at the stats, Morecambe had 62% of the possession, 15 shots, 3 on target. Just not the shots on target. They had 13 shots, 6 on target. Took the chances, of which they scored 1, and won the game, picked up all 3 points. Let's hope we can stave them off today. That is the aim of the game. Let's go and have a look at the team that will face Hartlepool. And here is the team that faces Hartlepool in this National League Match Day 24. A big game for us. Thompson is in goal. It's Robinson, Crooks, Byrne and Shackelford, our defensive line. Doyle and Glendon in midfield. Whittingham, Huntley and Green across our attacking midfield. Elliott leads the attack up front today. We did have Enright in the last game. They're sort of fighting with one another. One of them needs to come out on top. Elliott at the moment is probably doing so. I mean, he's got scored 5 goals and 2 assists, whereas Luke Enright scored 11 and 2. Yeah, it's one of those, and one of them needs to sort of strike out really. And the other change, of course, is Huntley is in for Harper. Again, Huntley's complaining about match time, so we're going to give him a couple of games just to see if he can get himself onto a trajectory. But it's always good to have Harper on the bench because he does really add a bit of quality if we bring him on throughout the game. The bench then looking like this. It's Wright, McFadden, Park, Taylor, Harper, Riley and Enright. And here's Hartlepool playing a 4-2-3-1 today, making 4 changes from the game. The team that beat Morecambe 1-0. As you'll see, Hartlepool top on 53. We are 4th on 46. And Reed getting us underway. And Dudek with a goal kick. As we've seen, Hartlepool quite happy to soak up pressure and possession. And then I think they sort of like tend to beat sides on the counter-attack. And talking about counter-attacks, that one's over the top though. And as we head towards half-time, just 1 minute of time added on at the end of this first half. And it's all square, and it always was going to be a very tight match. It's going to come down to small margins, but as you'll see, we have really controlled that game in the first half. The only thing we haven't done is converted any of our chances. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target. They've had 6 shots, 2 on target. We've had 65% of the possession though, and the better XG. Need to make use of both those things in the second half. No changes at half time. Danny Elliott getting us underway for this second half as we go in search of a goal. Throwing on that far side. Ryan with the throw in to Hunter. Ryan. Danger ensues. It's gone over the top from Daly. And we have a free kick. Crooks to take the free kick to Doyle. Harper, who's come on. Whittingham. Whittingham chips this ball in as a go, actually. And Dudek. It was an easy pick for him. Launches a long one. Have a free kick. It's going to be a short one. Glendon with the free kick to Elliott. Plays it back to Glendon. Glendon. And it's way off target. And as we enter the last minute, not a lot of time added on in this second half. Not a lot of highlights. Oh, and we've missed a chance there. Who was that? Missed the chance. Byrne putting it wide. 5 minutes added on, and it's looking awfully like it is going to be a 0-0 draw. It is a 0-0 draw. And a very, very close affair. We've just not put our chances away. We've had 19 shots, 10 on target, restricted them to just 3 shots on target from 8 shots total. 63% of the possession. We've had a good day at the office in as much as we've played well, but we have played the top side and we've not managed to beat them. that's 2 draws in 2 games against Hartlepool this season, and well, we always knew it was going to be a tight affair, but with York City beating Maidenhead by 4 goals to 2, it does mean that we have slipped down the table slightly. We're on 47 points. Carlisle now also on 47 on goal difference from us, but York City have gone above us by 2 points, so that again is the close. So as it stands at the moment, 7 points adrift of Hartlepool. We're 5 points adrift of Rochdale in second place. Fylde are in third, having won that last game against Wealdstone. We would have expected them to win that game. And then York City, 4 games on the bounce now, this time against Maidenhead United. And there we go, our first draw in 5 games on 47 points. We need to pick it up again after the Chatham game and go on a bit of a roll. But it's not going to be easy, because after the Chatham game, we have Yeovil Town and Fylde. And that will be in the next episode. Right, it is 7 days down to the game against Chatham. A little bit of time to recover, a little bit of time. We've had a few games in very quick succession. We'll come back just ahead of the Chatham game. Well, you come back and join me, and whilst in the National League, there is no transfer window as such. Obviously, going past the 1st of January, the transfer window in the Football League opens, so there's a little bit of movement going on around and about. And so activity has started to rhythmically go, if you like. And we have lost Callum McFadden. He wasn't happy. He wanted to move. He has moved. And he's gone to Wick Academy up in Scotland. He's gone back to, I presume he's Scottish. Yeah, he was Scottish, so he's gone back to his homeland, if you like, with Wick Academy. He's played 1 game. He's got a 7.60 on that 1 game, and well done to him, which means we are looking for a left wing back at the moment, and recruitment is ready and underway. We're also anticipating Huntley possibly leaving in due course as well, so there is stuff going on. You will see that we've put in a loan request for Ashton Mee until the end of the season, paying 20% of his wages. We will wait and see what happens with that, but he could come in as a replacement for Huntley. Not am I on about Ashton. Huntley could be the replacement for him, and we have brought in some more trialists as well. More about them in due course if they come to fruition. Right, we are on match day. It is the game against Chatham. It is a FA Trophy 4th round with a chance to play in the 5th round. And here is the team that will face Chatham in this 4th round of the FA Trophy. Thompson is in goal. It's Crooks, Park, Byrne and Shackelford across the defensive line. Huntley and Glendon in midfield. It's Taylor, Harper and Green are the attacking midfield. Elliott leads the attack up front. The bench with only 5 on it looks like this. It's Thornley, Riley, Doyle, Whittingham and Enright. And here we are, Chatham playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Similar formation to ours. And there is our formation as the teams come onto the pitch. They made 1 change from their last match. And they get the game underway. Parker back to Brindle. Harvey with a goal kick out to Parker. Beecher. Lowy. Harper tidying up. Huntley, though, is caught in the tackle. And Onaga gone all the way. And the netting rippled, but it was the side netting. Thompson with the goal kick. Harper Harper trying to get that through to Green, but Green did get a boot in and won it back. Glendon, Green finding a blocked alley. Green keeps this in. He's offside. Not so sure he was, but there you go. Parker. This highlight continues as we look for a way through. And Anuga dropped his shoulder, run past us, causing us all sorts of problems out there. He gets this ball in, we could be in trouble. That was well blocked, though. And punted upfield. Huntley is there. Taylor, Elliott. Back to Taylor. Taylor, not Taylor. Another goal kick. Harvey out to Parker. Obviously trying to pursue this wing here. Vandanusi. Waldron. He's going around his man. He's giving Crooks a run for his money. And that's gone for a corner. Right, putting it round. And not quite sure what was going on there. This ball punted back in. And it's a bit of a waste from Shackelford. Park punts one over the top as well. I'm not quite sure why we're going over the top. Crooks in the wing-back position today. And they've been trying to exploit him. Devon Green! And Crooks puts it straight on his head. And, well, we have got in front. I'm not quite sure how. Crooks persevering. Gets the cross in. Goalkeeper comes off his line. And Devon Green just cushion headers it into the back of the net. And we're 1 up. Harvey with a goal kick. Out this way again to Parker. Beecher. Inside to Loawi. Beecher around Shackelford, who's been left for dust. Well, it's a bit unlike him. And that run along the line. Straight into the arms of Wright. Oh, it's not Wright. It's Thompson in goal. What am I on about? Wright. Thompson throws this ball out. Glendon. Shackelford. Glendon. Elliott. Elliott nearly run into traffic there. Huntley. Park. Byrne holds the ball up. Park. One over the top for. Oh, nearly there. It was a good try. As we fast approach half-time. 1 minute added on at the end of this first half, and we go in at the break, a goal up, but we've only got 38% of the possession, and they've had the bulk of that game. 10 shots, 5 on target against our 7 shots, 2 on target, 1.60. They are very, very dangerous, and yeah, we've got to get a goal to give us a 2-goal cushion in the second half. I don't think 1 is going to be enough. And Danny Elliott getting us underway. Only 5 changes on the bench. No changes at half-time. Max Thompson with a goal kick. What's he going to do? He's launched a long one again. And I don't think we've worked out that isn't working. And we need to stop it. I shall be very cross if we concede. And I am very cross. Because that was unnecessary. And Vandanusi for O'Keefe, and O'Keefe was unmarked. And Max Thompson not getting there. O'Keefe with a corner. Swung in. It's headed away by Taylor. But recycled. And danger ensues again. Ooh. Somehow it's gone round for a corner. We have a corner. Taylor swings it in. It's headed away. Green is there. Taylor, Green. Shackelford. Shackelford ran his man. Shackelford's first time we've seen him do this. Oh, and it's blocked on the line, and Charles will come away with it. And we have to be careful. They're dangerous on the counter-attack, but Doyle tracked back and stopped it. Max Thompson with a goal kick. This time he's not taken the big punt. Byrne, Taylor. Taylor out to Elliott, who's gone out on that wing now. Now that Enright has come on. Glendon, Enright, Taylor, Enright! But he's curled it over the top. As we approach 90 minutes. 4 minutes added on. It's penalties if it's all square. And it's looking like penalties. It is penalties. And we have to choose our penalty takers. We'll come back with the list in just a moment. And you come back, and as you'll see, we don't have the best selection of penalty takers available to us. So this could go the wrong way. Let's hope not. Well, we seem to have a problem with FM26. It's locked up, it's frozen, and we can't show you the penalties as we would normally show them as part of the match. So we're going to have to show you them as highlights. I do apologise, but it's out of my control. So Chatham have the first penalty. Lowell is the taker. Beats Max Thompson 1-0. Our first penalty taker, Danny Elliott. And he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, 1-1. Next up for Chatham is Ken Charles. Ken Charles and Max Thompson saves. Ken Charles missing then. Paul Doyle next. And Doyle puts it away, 2-1. 2-1 after 2. O'Keefe next for Chatham. And he's put it past Thompson. John Taylor for 3-2 after 3. And he puts it away. 3-2 after 3 then. Next up for Chatham, Fad Hunzi. And he's gone past Thompson. Our fourth taker, Matt Whittingham. Can he make it 4-3 after 4? He can. So it's all down to Johnny Brindle. But he's beaten Max Thompson. Next up is Luke Enright, and Luke must score in order for us to progress. Oh, and he hasn't. And it's Hand next up for Chatham. If he scores, it's all over. And he hasn't. Thompson, easy save. And that means with Hand missing his penalty, we have a chance to win the game. And it's Niall Byrne who's going to take the penalty. Niall Byrne runs up. He's put it away. We've won 5-4. And there is confirmation of how the penalties were taken. Apologies, as I say, for the issues that we've had. So, as it was, Lowell scored the first one for Chatham. Danny Elliott made it 1-1. Ken Charles missing his penalty. With Paul Doyle scoring his our second, made it 2-1 after 2. Then it went in sequence. So we ended up, after Matt Whittingham, we ended up with it at 4-3. Brindle made it 4-4. Enright missed his penalty. And after the 5 prescribed takers, it was sitting at 4-4. Went to sudden death. Hand missed his. But Niall Byrne didn't miss his, which gave us the win. 5 penalties to 4. So that means we progress to the next round. And just to recap, I don't think we recapped on the final stats. They have 57% of the possession, 23 shots, 13 on target. They really, really were in this game. We had 19 shots, 7 on target. We weren't. 2.66 to 1.5. Got to be better in future. And by virtue of that penalty win against Chatham, it means that we either face Totton or Forest Green. I presume they haven't played their tie yet. And we face them in the 5th round of the FA Trophy. Right, we're going to come right back because we've got two very interesting matches. We've got Yeovil Town and Fylde. Fylde, who currently 2 places ahead of us in the league. But if I remember rightly, we are, so Fylde are in 3rd place. We are in 5th place, just 3 points behind them. It's a 6-pointer. We wouldn't miss it for the world. So we're going to come back. Yeovil and Fylde in the next one. The 5th round of the FA Trophy, we think, is supposed to be on the 30th of Jan. So once that's sorted out, it's likely that Altrincham game will get moved. But we'll have more of that in the next episode. Hope you can join me for that. And I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. At least we managed to get past Chatham. Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend as they are released. And new episodes of To Be a Legend released every Tuesday and Friday, 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on the channel is follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It will be episode 25, Yeovil and Fylde. And let's hope we can get back to winning ways in the National League.